and welcome in. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Dark Fairy, and this is Dark Fairy Tarot. And hopefully everybody will start joining us here in a few. I apologize, it's been 1 year to the day actually, since the last time I was able to go live on my channel. Lots of things have been happening. So, alright, let's go ahead and we'll just start with the collective. I'm going to start with the Labyrinth Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. Please allow your messages to come through and keep us protected and help guide. In your name, thank you. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know as a collective for anyone who is going to watch this now and in the playback? What does the collective need to know? Anything else the collective needs to know, Spirit? Alright, and I apologize, this is a brand new deck for me. This will be my first time actually using it, so. But this is the Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Alright, on the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Cups, I believe, in reverse. So, I'm just going to look at the book for the moment. Let's see how these are beautiful cards. Oh, sorry, the Six of Junk. It says, do you have any outstanding debts that need to be honored, or do others owe you? Reversed, the Six of Junk represents an unfair exchange that needs to be remedied. Aww. The Dancers, I believe, is also the Lovers. The Dancers represents two people perfectly in step with each other, beautifully, blissfully dancing through life. You're in total harmony with someone important in your life. This could refer to a romantic partner, a close friend, or a treasured family member. This tarot card also suggests you may soon find yourselves at a crossroads. Will you stay dancing in a dreamlike bliss forever, or is there more adventure out there waiting for you? Only you can decide. Trust your intuition. And yeah, I do believe this is the Lover's card, which is also Gemini, which, again, is fitting for me because today is my birthday. Happy birthday, all the Geminis out there. All right, so let's clarify the Dancers. All right, Spirit, please clarify that. All right, the Dancers is clarified by the Hangman, which talks about taking a step back, taking a pause, and trying to see things from a different perspective. And then the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about independence. Well, it's the pre-Empress. She's very confident and secure. Here it's like she's trying to communicate with the bird. So bird is like messages and communication. So here I think it's talking about taking a pause and a step back and making the choice for how you want to do your independence and seeing things from a different light. All right. Dancers, lovers, it's a choice. It's people coming together, contracts being made. So it's just like saying, hey, if you're not seeing things the way you think, it's kind of just putting everything on hold for a moment and figuring out where exactly it is you want to go. All right. Now, for that, we have the Ace of Feathers. Ace of Feathers upright. The Ace of Feathers represents a whirlwind period of breakthroughs, epiphanies, revolutionary aha moments. You're feeling innovative, clever, and inspired. Make note of all your new ideas, for they have incredible potential. So I feel like this is like the Ace of Swords, which is truth. It's seeing the truth of a situation and having to be able to go and make the choices based off of the realizations and feedback. Right? So it's seeing the path you want to take and making that choice of going for it and moving forward. All right, let's see. What is the Ace of Feathers? Tell us more about that, Spirit. Please clarify the Ace of Feathers. So the Ace of Feathers is clarified by the Devil, which can talk about addictions, bondage. It's figuring out how to go through the traumas and seeing the truth in something. Then we have the Sun, which is the happiness, in the Four of Pentacles, which is holding back, but make sure you're not holding on too tightly. So here, I think it's seeing and hearing the truth in a situation about whatever it is that holding you back from your own happiness, and not letting the traumas and the bondage and the addictions that you're going through keep you from doing the things that you really want to do. It's seeing the light of a situation and how to take that and follow things to your happiness. Don't hold yourself back from the happiness that you want to be and the things you want to do. And again, this could be somebody coming in with some truth to help you through those situations. And it's learning how to not overly give into situations. All right. Here we have the Empress in reverse, Fate, and Justice in reverse. These are some gorgeous cards. Oh, Labyrinth is one of my most favorite movies ever. All right, let's see what it says about these. The Empress. The Empress is a strong maternal figure, like Toby's mother, who is also Sarah's stepmother. Hello, welcome in. When reversed, the Empress suggests it's time to turn the card's themes of nurturing inward by making time for yourself. Sarah's stepmother recognizes the importance of going out now and then to enjoy herself on dates with her husband. Take her example to heart. A little word of advice, though. If you need childcare in order to do so, be sure to find a reliable sitter who won't lose your baby in the Goblin Kingdom. Now, understand, reversals aren't always bad. It doesn't always mean the opposite or anything negative. It could just very well be something you're internally going through. Then we have fate. Alright. Fate. The Goblin King Jareth is skilled in the art of transformation, which is the theme of fate. This card represents change, transition, and metamorphosis. Fate comes forward during periods of major transition. You're going through an important transformation, as fate also represents beginnings and endings. This tarot card suggests it's time for a chapter in your life to come to a close so that you can begin a fresh new one. No matter what sort of transformation you're going through, rest assured this is meant to happen. These events are all for the best, and your future is full of potential. So right now, this Empress is she's going within and she's figuring out the things, how to move forward, and having it be full of hope. Then we have Justice in reverse. And again, I apologize for reading the book, but this is a brand new deck, and so I just kind of want to see what this has to offer. All right. Justice in reverse. Justice represents fairness, rewards, and consequences, just as the helping hands give Sarah the choice to go up or down, and then take her into the oubliette when she decides to go down. Reversed. The Justice represents a guilty conscience. If you behaved regrettably or made a mistake that's had a negative consequences, this card comes as a sign that you need to make amends. Apologizing and making things right will clear your conscience and allow you to continue on your journey, unimpeded by the weight of remorse. So, this is like going in and balancing the scales and figuring out, how to move forward, and just know that whatever's going on is meant to be happening. So let's get some clarification. Dear Spirit, please clarify the Empress. All right, please clarify Fate. All right, and please clarify Justice. All right, so right now the Empress is trying to, honestly, she's going through heartbreak. She's like feeling very stabbed, like it is definitely in her head over some things. And I want to read one little thing again. Sorry. Right now she's focusing on herself and she's healing her own heart and she's trying to understand the things in order to be able to move forward. And this heartbreak was meant to happen. It was meant to send her within herself with this hermit. Hermit, he lights his own way. He looks inside and he sees, and he just takes the time he needs. He's usually by himself. And we have the Seven of Wands, which talks about being very guarded and defensive. So right now, it's fate to take this time to heal from that heartbreak and to go within. And she's very guarded, she's very defensive, and she's protecting herself. All right, and then we have Justice. Right now she's trying to figure out how to balance the scales and how to turn herself right side up and going forward. This is clarified by the Queen of Cups. She's that very emotional, but she wears her heart on her sleeve. Like here, she's just kind of staring off into the cup and figuring out, seeing her reflection and seeing how her emotions are handling. And this is probably, one of the reasons why she feels so out of balance. Like something doesn't seem fair. Because we had an ending with the Ten of Swords. She felt stabbed in the back, and it's, she's allowing those emotions and dealing with them and trying to figure out how to, balance herself with it. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down, but what goes down must come back up. So the wheel is always turning. It's fate, it's destiny, it's moving forward. And then we have the Moon. Moon talks about, it does talk about secrets and, oh, sorry, my nose is super itchy. What's done in the dark comes to light. It's going within and dealing with that shadow self and, taking that bit of a mystery, honestly. It's balancing all the things and all the deep feelings that she's really, really going through. Because of being felt like everything's off balance, feeling very painfully stabbed in the back. And then our final card is the Hierophant. All right. This is the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant values order and tradition. He takes his role in society just as seriously as Hoggle takes his job in the labyrinth. In reverse, while Hoggle initially resists Sarah's efforts to defend him in indifference to the Goblin King, he eventually decides to join the misfit group of kind creatures helping Sarah to get to the center of the labyrinth. When reversed, the Hierophant suggests it might be time to follow Hoggle's example and listen to your own conscience and heart, even if it means defying the rules and expectations. All right, Spirit, let's clarify the Hierophant. And I do like the fact that, with today being my birthday, so happy birthday to everyone and all the Geminis out there. And our main card was the Gemini card. I thought that was really cool. So thank you, Spirit. All right, let's clarify the Hierophant. Apologies, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so let's clarify the Hierophant, please, Spirit. Oh, that's a lot. All right. All right, so with the Hierophant, we have the Two of Cups, which again, two people coming together, soul contracts. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest moving knight, but he is moving. He's just steady and going at his own pace in order to complete the journey. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new offer, an opportunity, movement. And then we have the Four of Cups, which talks about, being bored, kind of turning your back. It's, she has the Three Cups over here, and then there's a cup coming out, and she's just like not interested in any of it. So it's like, basically it's going within and figuring out the directions you want to go, and learning how Here it's like kind of turning your back on an offer, an opportunity, a relationship that's just moving too slowly. But it's kind of just going in and figuring within yourself and figuring out exactly what direction and following your own heart. If she's not wanting the cups that are offered and the cups that are there, she's trying to figure out what cup she really wants, what opportunities she wants to take, and moving steadily towards it into whatever coming together and relationship and moving forward that she really needs to go. Now, again, overall, we had the Six of Junk, and then that was clarified overall by the Knight of Swords. So that's fast-moving, quick energy. So, alrighty. Thank you, Spirit. Again, this is just basically going within oneself and figuring out what direction to go. And I normally don't read reversals, but there were. But again, reversals doesn't mean anything bad or negative. It can talk about just going within, and it can be just something you're dealing with internally. Let's see. Let's try a Dragon of the Day. Alright, Spirit. For the collective that'll be watching this now and in the replay, please give me a dragon. Let's see what the dragons have to say. I love these cards. Alright, Spirit. Which dragon would like to come talk to us? Oh! Our dragon of the day, however, it's the peanut butter dragon, which is companion. All right. Here's a reminder to think about what compliments you, what makes you feel richer, better, wiser. If you are single, maybe your jelly is your own sweet self. Or perhaps there is someone catching your eye. Think about the people in your life who really get you. The ones you want to hang out with. They stick with you through thick and thin. Whether they are sweet like jam or fruity like bananas, they are your partners, companions in life to bring us joy on our journey. All right, and we will clarify our dragons with Alice in Wonderland. Spirit, please clarify peanut butter dragon for us. So the peanut butter dragon was clarified by the Nine of Wands, which talks about building those walls, being defensive. It's the wounded warrior. It's basically right before the 10 where you're just ready to take your burdens and walk away. This is just being extremely guarded. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So she's that stable, steady queen. It's also, she's set, secure, and she knows exactly who she is, what she wants, and she's not afraid to go get it. She's definitely, I want to say financially set, but it's just that earthy, down-to-earth type energy. And then we have the Five of Wands, which talks about drama, infighting. So to me, this actually feels like there's a friend that you have who's just got your back and they've been defending you even when you're not around. Throughout all the drama, throughout all your walls. You just got somebody in your corner that's been defending you. All right, overall with the dragons, we have the cherry dragon, which stands for grace. The message of the cherry dragon is to find your sense of grace. Grace is that spot inside you that emanates peace. You are always in your best spot when grace is invoked. You can call in this energy by having a quiet cup of tea while contemplating the intricate beauty of the cherry blossoms. Navigate your day with the simplicity of this beauty guiding you. Remember to watch for pitfalls. When that happens, just replace that bitter taste with something sweet. And then overall, the Four Cups. To me, this card always looks like he's just so longing. Like, just waiting and having this hope. So this is like giving yourself the grace for all your feelings, for all those emotions you're dealing with, and understanding that they eventually will pass. Like, things will move forward. And know that you do have somebody with you, have a friend. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, now let's see what the fairies have to say. Now, I've had these two decks for well over 20 years. Alright, fairies, what would you like to tell the collective, for whoever's going to watch this now and in the future? Fairies, what do you have to say for the collective? Alright. We have the Bright Mother. She talks about creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and it's nurturing yourself, being, following that flow of creative. Just love the beauty of the card. Alright, so the Bright Mother. We then have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Talks about love given is love received. It's unconditional love. It's a metaphorical heart surgery, and opening up after, from being blocked and blocking yourself. And then we have Death, which talks about release, liberation, there are endings, transformation, and it's like blockages. But then we have the Feline with it, which talks about getting things right, delayed reactions, tidying up the loose ends. So it's the ending of the delays, basically. Hi, welcome in. And then, please clarify the Bright Mother. Okay, so being creative, the nurturing is clarified by the Six of Swords, which talks about moving forward, traveling, and the Two of Swords. So right now she's in the process of making a choice in how to move forward and where she wants to travel and where she wants to go. Alright, Source, please clarify the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Alright. So the fairy who was kissed by the pixies is clarified by strength, which is having that inner ability of moving forward and holding on and just keep going. The Sun, so having the strength to follow your happiness, and the Six of Cups, which talks about past lives, reunions. Here it's memories. So, love given is love received. And it's giving yourself that, understanding that you have the ability to hold on. Happiness is on its way. There's going to be some sort of reunion where it's going to be an equal give and take and a balanced. All right. So let's clarify the feline and death, please. Source. All right. So death was clarified by the devil. So it's ending those addictions, ending those bondage, ending the toxic the relationships that are holding you back. There's an ending. Like it's saying enough is enough. It's time. Like the things that are holding you back and keeping you tied down, and they're going to be transformed. They're going to end, and you're going to be able to feel lighter, because guess what? It's about time. Like whatever was holding, spirit was waiting for, that's ending. And the feline was clarified by the Hang Fei, which again is taking a step back. It's a pause. And whatever was keeping the pause going, it is now coming to an end, and it's basically about time that it ends, because the star's here, which is those, it's that hope and faith, and here she's just, the water's just pouring, because she has faith that it's always being poured. So whatever was taking its time, whatever was paused, hope is now on the way, and your wishes are about to be granted. So, I hope this helps. I hope it makes sense. And then overall, we had ecstasis. So it's that ecstasy and joy, and it says rapture and motivation. It's clarified by the Five of Swords, which is that knockdown, drag out fight. So this is like fighting for your joy, fighting for your, the things that make you happy. Alrighty, and I'll give it a little bit of time, see if anybody does come in, so if they'd like a free reading. More than welcome. And if you'd also like a reading, you're more than welcome to email me at the Dark Fairy. I think that's my email. My email is in my About page. So if you'd like to connect and you're more than welcome to email me. Let's see. Spirit. Hi, welcome in. If you'd like a free reading, you may go ahead and say hi and ask a question. And please subscribe if you haven't yet. Hi, Queen! Hello, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting the like button. Queen, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. And Henschel, hello, welcome in. Sure, we can do that. Henschel would like to know if there's any danger. Aw, thank you, Queen. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Is there any danger that Henschel needs to be aware of? Any danger that Henschel needs to be aware of? Any dangers? And I do apologize, I am going to read from the book on this particular deck just because it's a brand new deck to me, and so now please understand my view on magic and things like that is all of it comes with the price, okay? All magic comes with the price, and you don't get to determine what the price is and who pays for it. So if they have been working negatively against you, just know they will pay the price dearly for it, especially since Spirit only allows some of it to go through. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm going to read what came out for, the dangers that if you need any. All right, so we have the Knight of Junk. All right. So the Knight of Junk is hardworking, helpful, dependable. The Knight of Junk is always there when you need him, just like Ludo's rocks. This tarot card advises you to work diligently and pay attention to the details. Others are counting on you. Stay on top of your responsibilities and you'll be rewarded for your efforts. And then we have the Queen of Feathers. And I will get some clarification of these for you so that we can go through and figure out what's going on and how it's coming together and what you need to be aware of. The Queen of Feathers reversed becomes cold, callous, and volatile. Her ferocious, biting wit causes conflict. This card is assigned to regain control of yourself and try to approach people with a little bit more compassion and tact. Let's get some clarification. Let's do Alice in Wonderland. All right, please clarify the Knight of Junk for us, Spirit. All right, so the Knight of Junk is clarified by the wheel, or the world. So it's like one journey is coming to an end so that a new journey can begin. It's moving forward. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, which talks about holding back, holding on to things, Then you have the Chariot, which is that fast-moving energy. It's and then you have the Five of Swords, which again is it's that big long battle. It's the knockdown, drag out fight. So I feel like if there is anything, it's about somebody who you feel is trustworthy, and it's causing the fights. It's causing people to hold back and hold on to things. Let's see, let me reread that. My bad. Sorry about that. So, somebody you feel is always there, always got your back. I feel like this just, if there is, if this queen really did work against you, it's basically to put halt in your journeys, cause people to hold back from you, stop giving to you, stop moving forward. If you've been having car troubles and things like that, anything that you can consider to be reliable, dependable, it's just causing lots of fights and battles. Is that making sense? Let's clarify this Queen of Feathers, please. Okay. And if you're going on a journey, definitely get your card checked out over and over just to make sure. If you have to travel anywhere, because the world can talk about travels and trips and moving things like that. So I feel like you should have your car checked to see if you're having any kind of car problems. All right, please clarify the Queen of Feathers. Please clarify the Queen of Feathers. All right, so this Queen of Feathers is clarified by the Seven of Cups, which talks about many options, many things to choose from. It can be confusion. So she's causing confusion over an empress, she's the queen of all queens, the mother, a mother figure. So she wants to create this confusion and this not knowing, and cause you to be off balance of yourself. Whether you're male or female, we all embody the both masculine and feminine forms. So this would be like creating a confusion within yourself and how to level up. All right. Then overall you had Fate. Okay. Well, this is just causing confusion, and it could also be causing you to not be able to see who your partner is clearly or who you want to be with. But again, we all embody both masculine and feminine energies. So it really is you being able to level up into that aspect and those, feelings and emotions, and just kind of driving you crazy. So overall, you have Fate, which actually this card was in my collective reading just a bit ago. All right, 13. All right, so Fate. Fate comes forward during periods of major transition. You are going through an important transformation, and as Fate also represents beginnings and endings, this card could suggest it's time for a new chapter in your life. to come to a close so that you can begin a fresh one. No matter what sort of transformation you're going through, rest assured this is meant to happen. These events are all for the best, and your future is full of potential. And this is clarified with the Three of Swords. So, honestly, whatever setback she's giving you, like Three of Swords talks about heartbreak and feeling that massive pain and sharpness in the heart and within yourself. I think Spirit is allowing whatever she is doing in an effort to help you grow and learn and step into your own power. Now, if she is doing any like kind of spell work and stuff, next time you take a shower, you can scrub with salt, like do a salt scrub. You can do a salt bath, anything like that to help wash it off. You can do return to sender spells. Now, as far as why she's doing it, and there could have been any number of reasons. She could have felt slighted in whatever manner. Like we can I'll go in with fairies and we can go in and see what's going on with that. But maybe she liked you and you turned her down because of whatever's going on in your life, and she was just kind of mad about it. But let's go in and see. Fairies, what do we have to say? What was that other? Why is she doing this, fairies? Why is she causing all sorts of havoc? Actually, let's do this instead. Why is she doing this? Anything else, Spirit? As to why? So yeah, maybe she just had a crush. She wanted to love, so we got the Hierophant. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, because this talks about leveling up structural belief systems, stepping into power. And then we had the Five of Swords, which is, drama, fighting. It's not like the knockdown, drag-out fight like a Five of Swords, but this is just like causing drama and infighting with friends and family and within yourself and creating lots of burdens. So the drama is creating burdens. And I think it's probably because, again, she might have liked you, might have wanted to do something, and she could have been trying, since you turned her down, she was jealous and upset and hurt, so this is what she decided she wanted to try and do. Because, yeah, she wants... well, I haven't gotten the Page of Swords or any cards saying that he's spying, that you have somebody spying on you yet. You got the Four of Swords, which talks about taking a break and resting, and then the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. It's... The Eight is walking away from all those choices and walking towards the things you want. The 9 is the wish and moving forward on the way to the 10, which is that happy family, happy home, happy life. So it's causing you to have to take, there's a break in your wish fulfillment and going after the things that you want. And then, yeah, we had the Lovers, which talks about making a choice, soul contracts. So I think she's wanting to cause you to not be able to get to the things. But know this, whatever is meant for you will always come to you. So, and then overall, we have the Knight of Swords, which is that quick moving energy. He rushes and goes forward. I want to see if I can do one thing, so forgive me. I'm going to... Sorry, I was going to try and get some more light and see if I can get that to reflect. All right, because the sun's going down. Just understand this. Whatever is meant to you is going to come your way. And I honestly feel the same way that you feel. Like somebody's been doing some stuff against me for the last couple of years that's been blocking my blessings. Let's try. That's not going to work. Oh, we'll figure that out in a moment. Sorry. I just wanted to see if I could get that a little bit brighter there. You know, the Knight of Swords, he rushes in. And I honestly think that her intentions were just to basically stop your process for a little while. And trying to get, how do I want to put that? You know, could have been out of jealousy, out of spite. You know, you did, if you turned her down and things like that, considering, you know, yeah, she's married. She shouldn't be going after anyone that's not her husband anyways. Unfortunately, honey, sometimes people live in a fantasy world. They create this huge fantasy out of their own head, and they believe it's to be the truth, when it's far from it. Aw, thank you! Hi! Yay, you made it! I kind of hope that helps. I mean, he could have been, but, you know, spying on you for her, I think her husband should learn more self-respect then. So, oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah. Like I said, you can do return to sender on any work that they've given you. When next time you go take a shower or a bath, scrub down with salt and just be like, I wash the soul away, meditate, talk to spirit, and be like, I remove anything and everything that they've sent my way, send it back to them. Return to sender, you can look up some stuff online. I usually use a candle. You could use a black candle or a white candle, and then light it with, you know, put it in a bed of salt, and then let it burn down and be like, I return anything and everything that's negatively sent to me back to the person who sent it to me. You're most welcome. Thank you for stopping in. All right. Anyone else have a question they'd like me to answer? Miss Karen, Sun Vibes. How was your trip? Did you make it? And Henshaw, if you would, please, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. I'm going to try and start going live. Oh, can you hear me now? I hope my headphone's still working. Yay! Would you like a reading? And Miss Queen of Swords, if you're still in here, if you'd like a reading, I'd be more than happy to give you one. I borrowed my daughter's labyrinth deck. Aw. Yes, but you know what? Very soon you're going to be in that beautiful house you're building. And I'm so happy for you and proud of you. You've been going after those things that you want. Sure, you got it. Yay! Queen of Swords, if you'd like a reading, you're more than welcome to ask a question or anything. I'd be more than happy to. And thank you for earlier with Tease Live. I greatly appreciate it. I was actually at birthday dinner with my older daughters. All right. What does Karen need to know? I have you saved as Katrina. What does Katrina need to know? Spirit. What does she need to know? Alright. Anything else? Whoa. Okay, that's a stack. I'm gonna take that top one. Let's use Alice. Please clarify. Please clarify. Okay. Goodness. All right. Overall, Oh, good. All right, we have the Three of Junk. And it's in reverse. And now remember, reversals aren't bad. They're not negative. It could be the opposite of the upright. It could be the just a little bit less than. Hi, Britt. I'm good. How are you? And it could also be just something you're dealing with internally. Reverse, the Three of Junk symbolizes an imbalance within a professional or financial collaboration. Is everyone involved taking care of their responsibilities to the team? Make sure you are all playing your part, or the unfairness will likely lead to the project's failure. And that is with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is like that emotional message. It could just be somebody apologizing. Honestly, it feels like an apology for the unfairness, the imbalance, and things like that. Now, if it's who I think it is and what I think it is, the answer is no. Okay? Just so you know. But there could be an apology headed your way. Oh, I know that feeling, Britt. All right. So, we have the Queen of Poles, which I think is the Queen of Wands. So it's like that fiery, passionate energy. Kind of getting the hang of these cards. All right. And she is upright. So, the Queen of Poles represents someone as expressive and enterprising as the Goblin Gertie, who's known for motivating others with inspiring theories and philosophies. The Queen of Poles enlivens any room she walks into with an illuminating discourse and creative, stimulating ideas. So yeah, it's the Queen of Wands with that fiery, passionate energy going forward. Then you have the Moon. The Moon. which, secrets, deceptions, it's going within and working within the shadows. So it's dealing with the shadows, and whatever's done in dark will always come to light. And then we have justice, which is that balancing the scales. So here there's some sort of secret or mystery, and it's working towards finding the passion and moving forward and working on balancing that scale. So there could be just information that's not known that's going to be known, and it's going to help you bring balance into something. All right. Oh no, Britt, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's feathers we want. Junk. Alright, 7 junk, I believe. Oh no, it's not. Apples. Okay. So 7 of poles upright. Just at a park near the house. The 7 of poles represents competition, challengers, and rivalry. You've worked hard to get where you are, and others are envious. Keep your guard up and hold your ground, for the time may soon come to protect what's yours. So, just like the 7 of wands being guarded, defensive, and protecting. So the 7 of pentacles talks about investing. It's figuring out where you want to invest your time, your energy, your effort, your money. So it's defending your... It's defending those investments. It's listening to your higher self and spirit and what your angels and everything else. And honestly, it's kind of keeping things, with the 7 of swords, talks about lies, secrets, deception, but it could also just be like holding back and not telling everybody anything. It's honestly, it feels like it's saying mislead people on purpose in order to defend and guard yourself. But if somebody else is talking about investments, they could just be lying about the things that they have. Which is causing, guards to go up, being protecting those things. Then you have the world reverse. I hope everybody can see me okay. All right. The world reverse. Are you having trouble letting go of something in your life? Reverse the world indicates a need for endings and closures. Whether this refers to friendships, romantic relationship, or a project you've undertaken, it's clear that it's run its course. Know that you need to end one chapter of your life before you can begin a new one. It's time. All right. I'll go back and take care of that right quick for you. So, okay. So this is just basically putting your guard up, and it's like fighting to keep the things that you're investing your time, energy, and effort into. And Spirit says, it's going to be okay if you kind of mislead in order to defend that. But it could also be somebody lying to you about the things that they have and the investments they've made in their finances. And it's caused you to become guarded and holding on. With the World reversed, you have the Eight of Cups, which talks about walking away from the different choices with the 7 and walking towards the 9, which is wish fulfillment, and then 10 is that happy ending. So here it's saying it's time to walk away and to get out of your head about it, because again, reversals aren't always, it could be something you're dealing with mentally. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to take a break. Either that or it's time for that break and to end, and it's time to move on and move forward. Does that make sense? Oh, good. And don't be sad. But it's okay. Feel the emotions and, let them flow, and then that way you can release them. And I understand how you're feeling. I'm kind of feeling that way too. All right, Knight of Junk. We'll start there. Okay, and the Knight of Junk is reversed. So, reversed, the Knight of Junk represents someone who's become unreliable, apathetic, and unmotivated. This card often comes as a warning not to neglect your responsibilities. If you're no longer passionate about your current path, it's time to remember why you started and recommit yourself to it, or change directions altogether. No matter which you choose, it's time to regain your momentum. I believe that's going to be, it's the 6 of, nope, not 6 of Junk, which means it's the 6 of Poles. All right. Oh! Victory. 6 of Wands. All right. Victory. The 6 of Poles represents triumphant success. You're achieving so much work and others are noticing. Pause to enjoy your new rewards and recognition. Then channel that momentum into your next great endeavor. So, don't hold back and try to regain that momentum, because it's headed towards victory. And it's a victory with the King of Poles. All right. The King of Poles is wise, creative, and unifying leader. The Rowan Baba, the Prime Minister of the Goblins, who can be heard asking, "Did she say it?" at the beginning of the movie. Focused and talented, the king is an experienced visionary with a knack for inspiring others to band together in pursuit of a common goal. So, regain your momentum, because it's towards victory and regaining your confidence in yourself. Because we have the 6 of Swords, which talks about travel, moving forward. It's, here the river, it seems like it's not as bumpy. Then you have the 3 of Pentacles, which talks about coming together, finding people you want to collaborate with, and moving forward. And the 2 of Wands, which is making that choice. She sees how this travel and this trip can help her lead her to the people she needs to collaborate with. But you need to gain your momentum, because it's going to lead you to victory. It's going to lead you to that success and that stability that you're looking for. All right, and last, we have which I believe is the Six of Cups. But what is it called here? So it's probably the Six of Junk, I think. Oh, pots. All right. So the Six of Pots represents nostalgia, reunions, simple childlike happiness. This card invites you to reconnect with the simple things in life that make you truly happy. It also suggests you may soon be reconnecting with someone important from your past. All right, so we have the Three of Cups, friendship, celebration, coming together, hanging out, partying, and the Six of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. So it is that reunion, that reconnecting. So reconnecting with a friend. And then we have Strength, which talks about, knowing that you're capable of continuing going forward and having that strength within yourself. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Knight in shining armor. He's riding in with that cup of love. So it seems like you're going to have a reunion and a friend from the past coming back. And that is not who you think it is. I mean, it might be somebody else, but not the other. So I hope this helps. And it could be somebody else that's coming in with an apology to try and, rebalance some stuff. I hope this makes sense. I hope it helped. Thank you for coming in and seeing me on my birthday. Oh, wow. Do you have any questions? And anyone else in here that would like a reading, I'd be more than happy to give you one. Oh, I love you too, and I miss you. Sure, Kathleen. Queen of Swords, if you're also in here and you'd like one, I'd be more than happy. But go ahead. And Karina, I will give you an update on how my birthday went tomorrow if you'd like. All right, let's go with fairies. Kathleen would like to know about her situation with Neil. What does Kathleen need to know about her situation with Neil? Does Kathleen need to know about her situation with Neil? And we do need to catch up. Does Kathleen need to know about her situation with Neil? Those two. All right. And let's go ahead and clarify. Please clarify. And then if you would please hit that thumbs up button, I'd greatly appreciate it. That's a lot. We'll go with it. Anything else? Oh, okay. I'm not taking that stack, but I will take that one because it already came out. Oh, that's the one we need. Okay, overall, We have the Bodacious Bodog. Talks about meddling, tampering, sabotage, and helpful. What is it? Helpful fixers. Did you ever see the movie Clueless? In the movie, there's a scene where she was helping her dad go through all the depositions. So she was going through the depositions, and then the other lawyer came in and was yelling at her because she didn't have to go through and do a particular. So you remember the scene where she was helping out? That's kind of what the Bodacious Bodog is. It's somebody who thinks they're helping, but they end up accidentally just making more work for other people. It's clarified by the Queen of Cups. Could be a water sign, but it's just somebody who kind of wears their heart on their sleeve. She tends to be, honestly, I think this is the person. This is kind of like Cher, where she allows she thinks she's helping, but in reality, she's just kind of getting her fingers in the pot. This doesn't feel like you. I mean, it might be. But I don't really think you're meddling with people or meddling in things that you're not supposed to. I feel like this is somebody who might be meddling in it and could be very well whispering in ears, if that makes sense. No, it's not saying that. What I'm saying is somebody could be like trying to play third wheel. There you go. That's honestly, that's what it feels like, is somebody who's trying to get in the middle of things. And they're pretending, no, you're not the meddler. This is not, does not feel like you at all. This feels like baby mama is getting and whispering in his ear. And he's, she's just kind of, she wants to make it look like she's giving advice. But in reality, does that make sense now? Like, you might be a water sign, but this I do not think. Yeah, I honestly think she's in there and she might be whispering. And she's the one that's going in and kind of, getting into the middle of things. Because you have Penelope Dreamweaver. Which Penelope Dreamweaver talks about inspiration, magical dreams, and visions. So it's like, at night when you're sleeping and your subconscious is kind of, if he's allowing it. All right. So, sorry, my nose is super itchy. Okay. So we start off with, I'm going to do it this way actually. So we have the Five of Cups, which is talking about sadness and sorrow. It's what I call the spilt milk card. It's knowing 3 cups have been knocked over and you're just crying over that without realizing you still have 2 full cups. Then you have 9 of Cups, which is that wish fulfillment. It's right before you get to the 10, which is that happy home, happy family. You have the 5 of Wands, so that's drama, infighting, kind of bickering. He's probably doing it because she's probably told him if he kicks her out, he won't get to see his kids. Like, this is kind of how things are going. To me, it feels like she wants to be in the middle of things and try to get him back, but it seems like, at least it feels to me, he's like done, but he doesn't want to lose the ability of being with his kids. Because you have the Knight of Pentacles the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is it's like pages are usually messages and communication. But to me, it feels like there's something that it's an opportunity or offer, but it's being held back. And then the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles talks about people coming together and working together in collaboration. So it's like this collaboration is being stopped and put on hold. You know, I think honestly, there's a sadness of, it feels like there's drama in surrounding this wish, and it's causing an opportunity to be put on hold about working together. But again, it could also be, you know, her just getting in the middle of it. But I think you're getting, you know, spirits coming to you in your dreams and being able to show you some of these things so that you understand. Either that or he's having dreams and showing of what she's really doing and how she's trying to start blocking some opportunities. All right. Then we have the Singer of Initiation, which talks about a passage through trial, triumph, and new levels. And then you have the Singer of Healing, which is healing of body, mind, and soul, and spirit. So somebody is going through trials in order to heal. They're having to go through these things to force themselves to heal and move on and move forward. That is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So he's wanting to move forward. He's wanting to take those steps. And while the Knight of Pentacles is, you know, the slowest moving knight, right now he's on his head. So he's having, you know, that movement is stopped at the moment. Then you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, which Queen of Swords upright, she's very well-spoken, well thought out. Like, she has no problems using that sword, but when she's on her head, she can be kind of a, excuse my language, but a bitch. Then you have the Knight of Wands, which talks about it's rushing in, rushing out, also known as a player card. So I think in here, it's that fiery, passionate energy and things like that. It's being put on hold, and they're trying to figure it out, because whatever they're going through, this is a trial that they have to go through in order to heal themselves. Now, very well, this could be this was a lesson. Like, either you or him or both of you are going through some lessons and learning and how to go through those things and move and flip those two cards upright. And so that movement can go forward. So I hope that makes sense. Like, I think whatever's going on, there's lessons in this that still have to be learned in order to be able to move forward. Does this all make sense? Okay, good. Thank you. Is there anyone else in and would like a reading? Britt, are you still in here? Damn, my nose is itchy. You are most welcome, Kathleen. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with me on my birthday. Oh, thank you. All right. I'll give it a few more minutes and then I'll probably get off of here. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Can't believe I've been on here an hour and a half. And just know I did do a collective reading at the beginning of the live, so hopefully when it this posts and everything, people will be able to go in and see it. Oh, I swear, my nose has been itchy for a while. All right. Well, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who came in and joined us. And may you all have a blessed night.